we're not in a position to guarantee that we will have an operational airfield on the 20th because it's not directly in our hands. But I remain confident we're doing everything we need to do to be in a position to get that licence. As far as the CAA is concerned, there's only one way this airport will open, and that's when you've got it to the standard we expect. And clearly, there's some areas that come out of that we need to address, and we're doing that, as you can see. In terms of achieving the CAA licence, there's 4 key things we've got to address. The first key one is the air traffic control tower and the testing procedures we've got to go through, and then the tests that are going to be carried out for our air traffic controllers. And we'll see that when we come to the air traffic control tower. The second key thing related to the quality of the runoff areas and them being to surface, and obviously you've seen the work we're currently doing to that, but some of the difficulties we've got in terms of water logging, and at this time of the year it's not drying out, so those are the issues we're trying to deal with. The 2 more minor issues, and you'll see as we come down the runway, have now been addressed. There were some issues relating to the taxiway signing boards, and we picked those up as we came onto some of the taxiway areas. They've now all been addressed and solved. And then the other areas, there were some issues related to the light systems, and that will be fully complied with by this Friday. But as you can see, when we came down the runway, all the systems are in and working, and all the testing is now taking place. Clearly, we've got four issues to address, but I think it's important to highlight the good feedback we've had from the CAA across a wide range of other areas. So in terms of that, we've been commended in terms of the fire station and our firefighting service that we've put in place. They've commented that the quality of the airfield, runway and the aerodrome lighting is to extremely high quality. They've complimented us on our safety and operational procedures that we've got in place, and we've also been complimented on the work we've done to actually work on a live airfield, which is completely new and is really good practice going forward for future operations. So just to set it into context, we've had some extremely positive feedback from the CAA and been commended in a large number of areas, but we do have these 4 areas that we need to address to get the licence.
This is state-of-the-art stuff. The coverage is excellent. I mean, I can see stuff right down on the silly aisles on the ground, virtually, right up to flight level nosebleed. It's really good stuff. There'll be 3 controllers at any one time and 2 assistants. Right. That's the plan. In the early days, simply because we won't have everyone qualified because the regulator won't qualify everybody straight away, we'll have smaller than that, smaller numbers than that, but we will have people on site who will be then training up, and give me a couple of months to get everybody through and I should be up to speed. My team are ready to go. Yeah. It's just a case of I need to get the kit needs to be settled down, which is what has happened. The tower is now finished. It needs to settle down. We need to snag. There will be things. It's a very complicated piece of kit. It's not like something you plug in from PC world. It takes a long time to get it all to work together, which it is, but we need to make sure that it beds down properly. Then SRG will come along, that's the regulator, will come along and just make sure that they are happy that that's what's happened and that they're happy with my team to operate it. Once we do that, we're good to go. I'd be quite happy to start tomorrow, but I'm not allowed to at the moment.
We are still dependent on the weather over the next 2 weeks to get it complete, and you can see the scale of the task we're tackling. We were always working to a deadline that was fixed by circumstances beyond our control, and over the last 12 months we've had to work to try and complete the project within that timescale, and clearly we've come up short in some areas.